Now recording. Hello, Emergo. Thank you for having this. It's the Cardano EMURGO BUILD Hackathon 2023. My name is Quasar. I'm here introducing you to DCypher, an MBO focused on the communities that are going to be collaborating, innovating, and creating sustainable solutions. What we've got here is a partnership, a strategic partnership with DAO. They're a platform based, on the Ethereum and Solidity communities. We've got some big names there. We've got Giveth, which is one of my favorites. Also, DAO is using this. Quite a few platforms, and since it's integrating with Web3, such as MetaMask and Wallet Connect, we wanted to see if we could find a way to get Cardano in here and to give us a little bit of information about the relationship between DCypher and DAO. I'd like to introduce you to Curtis. Curtis, how are you?
Thank you, Quasar. Doing pretty good. Yeah, DAO was very gracious in allowing us to fork their front end and their back end and leverage their entire platform so that we can integrate the Cardano network into on top of their platform and introduce the Cardano governance frameworks and smart contracts. And today with us, we have Quasar as well from Game Changer, bringing a lot of the back end code for a lot of the features that we plan to integrate into the future into our platform as well. DCypher is a MBO type decentralized organization where we're trying to collaborate, and we wanted to showcase that with collaborating with DAO and Game Changer to get this hackathon completed. Right here, we're showing some of the modules that DAO platform is offering, the bounties and projects and education courses or your organization documents, many useful modules. Plan to integrate a lot of features in there, but today we're going to focus on the proposal module. And in this case, I'm going to pass it back off to Quasar to show us some of the additional cool tools.
Thank you, Curtis. Thank you very much. So if we were using MetaMask or Wallet Connect, we could access a proposal here. We could connect this way. Here's create a snapshot, connect with your community. But Game Changer built a little bit different in a very unique manner, in a way that we can really integrate it with any Web 2 platform. So if there's anything at all, Game Changer is an internet web wallet, not a browser based, not a downloadable, anything like that. It's connecting directly through the internet. So we have to make a little adjustment here and add our proposal here in the discussion area. That's the beauty of creativity. So before we jump into what we're doing here, and this is a proposal ultimately to do a proposal for this this event for the hackathon, and we're going to use Game Changer. What we're going to do is create a whitelist for a wallet to register. That way we can have one wallet, one vote. Then we're going to go to vote yes or vote no. Then we're going to view the voting results. And in order to do all of that, we have to build this transaction. That's the great thing about Cardano and the extended UTXO model. You can actually plan, build, execute, iterate. So here is one view of the Game Changer file system. Really quickly, we're going to pull it over here and take a look at it inside the transaction. This is how the transaction is going, and here we can see the full code. So this is a yes vote transaction. Proposal ID. Going down here, we can see we've got governance. We've got 3 people signing this. Here's the Game Changer file system part, and then we're going to build the vote. Scroll on down, submit transaction, sign on finally script, run it, the user, the DAO, the transaction, and we're done. So taking this off screen, I'm going to go back up here now, and actually I'd like to vote for this. So I'm going to whitelist my wallet, and it's going to give us the key. So we're going to execute some code. We're going to share a public key. It's not for a whitelist for an NFT drop, but more for like a governance drop, if you will. So I'm going to sign this, accept it, It's doing its thing, that Cardano magic that we love. And while this is going through its cycle, I'm going to show you a little bit of the features of Game Changer, if it will allow me. Sometimes it's just too fast, but that's all right, because we've seen this here. Here's the exports if I wanted to share this or build a actual dApp around this and allow people to connect to it, I could do that. So I'm going to go back. We've already whitelisted it. Now I'm going to go over here, and I could vote yes or vote no, but because of time, I've already done this. We're just going to go here and hit view results and show you this QR code. And here are the results coming up. And also, there's some unique ways that we can display these results. Anybody that votes or has access to it, anyone who participates, can receive that QR code and open it up right in their wallet. We're doing all this in the wallet. Extra work to get it out of the wallet, but whatever we have to do to get on the platforms and to integrate with the platforms is exactly what we want to do. So we did a search, we did a vote query for yeses and nos, and here they are. We're putting them into an AI generator, which, Curtis, would you tell us a little bit about this graph and what are some future use cases, if you don't mind?
Absolutely. Thanks to the way Game Changer's data structure is designed, JSON results, we can pass it into any LLM and get valuable information and valuable insight out of those results. In this case, we took the JSON search results that was a query on the on-chain Cardano and passed it through the LLM, asked it to produce any kind of information, bar graph, any charts. And in this case, it was just a yes/no chart and displayed. You can also display wallet addresses or names or roles, any number of information. This can be very powerful when you combine AI with any on-chain data and the Game Changer file system, because you're putting more information on-chain to then be referenced later. Thank you, EMURGO, for putting this on, this hackathon. Great opportunity. Thank you, DAOlens. I appreciate very much for offering up your front end, back end. Thank you, Game Changer. This is a wonderful experience.
Yeah, thank you all very much. And if I can go and do one last thing, just to give you an idea of what we're doing with this Game Changer, I can hit Playground and hit Deploy. And here's a nice little overview of what the Game Changer file system is. And this is the backend. This is your blockchain. This is your Cardano, your UTXOs. What a perfect fit it is with, a community on DAOlens. And thanks to D.CypHYER, we're one step closer to that. Thank you, Curtis.